Hello, everyone, and anyone who cares to watch. Uh, Thanks for clicking. I thought today I'd do a little, an unboxing and an impression of a fragrance that I brought. I've recently got into them again. In the 90s, I was right into them. Like, me and my friends, we'd go through, like, here in Australia, there's Maya, but it used to be called Grace Brothers. And we, every time, because we're from the suburbs, so every time we'd go into the city and we're going out or just a day out, we'd go through there and we'd try them all. And I was in heaven. I loved it. There's just so many different amazing fragrances that were coming out. In the 90s, especially, they paved the way for a lot of fragrances today. So it's just amazing. But and the quality was amazing. But getting into it recently, I found that the quality isn't always as good. Longevity and the projection and the sillage of them just isn't always as good, and the prices are really high. And even then, some of them don't last. Creed, yeah. Smells great, but a lot of them didn't last for me. But anyway, so I discovered and brought Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume, the superdose. And I got that one because it was cheap, and I know it's been around a fair few years. And when I say cheap, it's cheaper than it was when it first came out. But I'd been given a sample of the original Not a Perfume, and by a friend I've just made that works for a perfume company that sells all the perfumes in Maya, called Libertine. Her name's Sarah, so hi Sarah if you happen to stumble upon this. She gave me a few samples of things, and she gave me a sample of that, and I'd heard about it, but I didn't quite know what it was. And she said you can use it as a base layer or just normal. And I found that it worked for my favorite of all time, Yves Saint Laurent Ultime, which I find quite weak, but I really love the smell. But it really complements it and boosts it, so it's quite good. I don't know if it makes it last longer, but yeah, so I liked that. And it's just interesting because it's a molecule, I think ambroxan or ambroxan, something. And it reacts differently with everybody's skin. So I found that amazing. And Juliet Has a Gun seems to be one of the most interesting perfume houses that I have come across. It reminds me of this stuff from the 90s, a lot of stuff from the 90s, like Terry Mugler, man, that had like coffee, and nobody was doing that, and that was really out there. All his stuff was out there, but it was kind of based around coffee, wasn't it? But that's just one example. But yeah, so I like perfumes that are interesting and different and challenge me. I like your every day as well sometimes, but they can get a bit boring and a bit samey. There's like a million fresh fragrances out there, isn't there? And aquatics and blue and all that. So anyway, yeah, Juliet Has a Gun, not a superdose. So let's have a look at this and let's unbox it. So this was I think it was a good bag, and it was under $100 Australian for 100 mils. I can't remember where I brought it online. Maybe Chemist Warehouse. That's any Australian viewers will know that you can get some good deals on there. Yeah, it's come in this kind of complex packaging for some reason, but that's cool. It's got like it's like a faux velvet. I don't know if you can see that. How cool is that? The box smells. I hope it's not leaking. Ooh, yeah, it's just plastic. It's just a foam, but it's nice. Yeah. So yeah, we go, 100 mils. All that good stuff. So let's try it on. So let's give it a spray. See how bizarre this is. Don't think no, I don't have anything on. Okay, that's what the spray looks like. Yeah, your average sprayer. Let's see. Yeah, so it's straight away, it's chemically alcohol. And strange. I think with a lot of perfumes I get, and I know this is different as a molecule, and it's probably better as a base, but and this is one that you should leave on your skin for a while, and it'll react with different, people's oils and chemistry, apparently, skin. But it's just smelling really chemically to me at the moment, so I don't know if I've wasted my money, but it's not particularly nice. But it was cheap, so. As a base layer, it may be better. So have many of you brought this one or the original, and what do you reckon? Do you rate it? Yeah, so that's just smelling it. I think the original one was better, so maybe this will be better as a base layer. I will try my Ultime on top of it, my YSL Ultime, because I love that. I think I mentioned that, but it doesn't have great performance. It's more of a skin scent, and I'd like it to project a little more or have a bit more presence. So, but maybe after a while, this will start to smell okay. But it's kind of a chemical smell on its own. But let's see if another weak one on top. I'll just grab one and I'll see. Now I love this. It's a cheapie, but it's so good. Green tea cucumber. It's so cheap, but it's so nice. But it doesn't last long, and it's not particularly strong, so. Just it's sprayed on the table. Give it a wave, give it a wave. It's delicious. Yeah, see, it does. It boosts it, makes it more intense. It certainly changes, yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting. I've ordered a Juliet has a gun discovery set. So, and it's got quite a few that I want to try in it, like, which is supposed to be like gourmand, like, I'm not exactly sure what kind of gourmand that is. I think someone said a creme brulee or something, because I haven't smelt it. It's got the lipstick one, which will be interesting. Probably not my thing, but interesting. I should have tried all these in the store because they have most of them there. They didn't have Musk Invisible, which is what I want to really try from Juliet Has Gun. Oh, and Vanilla Bliss. So I like vanilla, but I'm not mass into vanilla, but some of it can just smell so great and great in winter when it's cold, just for my own comfort, And you can I think with vanilla, you can pair that with other things pretty well. So, yeah, it's really boosted that. Like, so yeah, Juliet has a gun, not a superdose. I mean, if you find it cheap, get it and experiment with it, because that's what I'm going to do. Use it as a base layer under them and just see what it does to some of my favorite but weaker performing perfumes. Anyway, guys and girls, thank you for watching. I'm going to do more little reviews and discoveries and impressions of perfume I buy, because I've been buying a fair bit lately, getting back into it. They'll probably outlast me, but I think I'm going to start buying discovery sets if I can, because then I don't spend hundreds of dollars on one bottle and be a bit disappointed, which I was with a couple of the ones I brought. So, okay, well, until the next time, stay safe and treat each other well, and yeah, be good to your mum. Ciao.